I'm your host, BrightLearn, and today we're diving into a treasure trove of wisdom from a book that's been a guiding light for many seeking the secrets to a long, vibrant life. World Keys to Health and Long Life by Dr. Bernard Jensen. This isn't just another book on health. It's a global expedition into the lives of people who've defied the conventional limits of aging. And it's packed with insights that could change the way you think about your own health and longevity. Jensen wasn't just a health expert. He was a living example of how to thrive well into old age. At 83, he looked decades younger, and his energy and vitality proved that true health isn't about luck. It's about choices. After traveling to over 34 countries, studying the world's longest-lived people, and writing multiple books, Jensen uncovered timeless principles that anyone can use to live a longer, healthier, and happier life. His research revealed something simple yet profound. Longevity isn't about expensive treatments or extreme diets. It's about harmony between body, mind, and environment. The healthiest people he met weren't just surviving, they were thriving, often well past 100. They moved with ease, stayed sharp mentally, and radiated joy. Their secret? A natural, balanced way of living that modern society has largely forgotten. One of the biggest takeaways from Jensen's work is the power of emotional well-being. The longest-lived people he studied didn't stress over money, hold grudges, or stay in toxic relationships. Instead, they lived with peace, respect, and goodwill, qualities that modern life often undermines. Chronic stress, resentment, and anxiety don't just make life miserable, they shorten it. Jensen's findings suggest that letting go of emotional baggage isn't just good for the soul, it's essential for a long, healthy life. When it comes to diet, Jensen found that the healthiest people kept it simple. They ate whole, unprocessed foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, all grown locally and in season. Many ate very little meat, and processed sugars, artificial additives, and refined foods were nowhere to be found. One standout example was the Hunza people of the Himalayas, who lived to extraordinary ages on a plant-based diet rich in apricots, fresh produce, and whole grains. Their food wasn't just nourishing, it was alive, free from the chemicals and processing that dominate modern diets. Digestion and elimination were another key focus. The longest-lived people had strong digestive health, eating foods that were easy to break down and maintaining regular bowel movements, something many in the modern world struggle with. Jensen emphasized that a healthy gut is the foundation of overall health, yet it's often overlooked in favor of quick fixes and pharmaceuticals. Environment also played a huge role. Many of the healthiest centenarians lived in high-altitude regions with clean air, abundant sunshine, and moderate climates. These conditions naturally boosted their oxygen intake, circulation, and vitality, something most of us miss out on in our indoor, sedentary lives. Fresh air, natural light, and physical activity weren't luxuries for them. They were daily necessities. Speaking of activity, Jensen noted that the longest-lived people never retired to a life of inactivity. They stayed physically engaged, farming, gardening, walking, well into their 90s and beyond. Their bodies were meant to move, and they honored that by staying active every day. This contrasts sharply with modern lifestyles, where sitting for hours and retiring to a couch has become the norm. But perhaps the most inspiring lesson from Jensen's work is that longevity isn't just about the body. It's about the mind and spirit, too. The people he studied had a deep sense of purpose, strong community ties, and a philosophical or spiritual outlook that kept them grounded. They found joy in simple things, nurtured relationships, and lived with contentment. They didn't just add years to their lives, they added life to their years. So, what does this mean for us? Jensen's research shows that the keys to health and longevity aren't hidden in some secret formula. They're right in front of us. Eat real, whole foods, stay active, breathe fresh air, cultivate emotional balance, and connect with nature and community. The modern world may push processed foods, stress, and sedentary habits, but we don't have to accept them. We can choose differently, just like the centenarians Jensen studied. His book isn't just a collection of observations, it's a call to action. We can't just know these principles, we have to live them. Whether it's swapping processed snacks for fresh fruits, taking daily walks, or letting go of grudges, small changes can lead to big results. The healthiest people in the world didn't have access to fancy supplements or high-tech medicine. They had something far more powerful, a way of life that honored their bodies, minds, and spirits. As Jensen proved, the path to a long, vibrant life isn't complicated. It's about returning to the basics, nature's wisdom, simple foods, movement, and peace. The choice is ours. Will we follow the modern path of convenience and decline? Or will we reclaim the timeless habits that lead to true health and longevity? The answer could change everything.
This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book World Keys to Health and Long Life by Dr. Bernard Jensen. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.